give a round of applause to President Zuma for having founded Umkhonto weSizwe Party. So, when Umkhonto weSizwe Party was founded, a lot of people could not believe it. Some of us had an opportunity to be appraised in October 2023. And none of us could believe that President Zuma could take a bold decision to start an organization and forego somehow an organization which he had served before for more than 60 years. So that was one of the boldest actions. That is why some of us did not even have an iota of fear to leave just a 10-year-old organization because we had seen that for a just and revolutionary cause, anything else has to be done correctly. And I think that let us take an opportunity as well to thank the voters of South Africa here in KwaZulu-Natal and all the provinces for giving their confidence to Umkhonto weSizwe Party within 6 months of its existence. So Umkhonto weSizwe Party is one of the 2 black political parties in South Africa whose votes be counted in millions. So there is no any other political party except the outgoing ruling party and Umkhonto weSizwe which can say we are voted and supported by millions of people, because that is the reality of the situation. Now, we have distributed copies of the Constitution to all the guests that have joined us for this gathering, the gala dinner to mark the first birthday of Umkhonto weSizwe. So on page 6 of that Constitution, the last sentence, it emphasizes an important point, that unity of the progressive forces is an important tool in the hands of the oppressed, that in whatever we seek to do, we should fight towards the unification of all the progressive forces. And that is the agenda that we're in pursuit of. The national chairperson is correct that we had said that before we call the Treasurer General, we should inform everyone else of just where are we now. That today is exactly 12 months since Umkhonto weSizwe Party was founded. But we currently have got a representation in the National Assembly with 58 spaces for National Assembly. In terms of the representation, 5 members of the National Council of Provinces, and therefore official opposition in national parliament. But we also have got 37 of the 80 members of the provincial legislature here in KwaZulu-Natal province. In Gauteng province, we've got 8 out of the 80 members of the provincial legislature. In Mpumalanga, we've got 8 out of the 40 members of the provincial legislature. And in Mpumalanga, Umkhonto weSizwe is the official opposition as well. It's the second biggest political party. And we exist in all the provinces. And our organization is founding in a correct direction. And just a key highlight of where we are now. So the Constitution, which was adopted on the 26th of September 2024, is establishing 4 organizations at the same time. So Umkhonto weSizwe, the mother body, the organization, with its own leadership structures and systems. And Umkhonto weSizwe Women's League, which is still going to have its own leadership structures from national level, provincial level, regional level, ward level, and VD level. We're also establishing the MK Youth League, which is going to exist in our communities to mobilize young people under the age of 30. We're also establishing the MK Students Movement, which will be the student wing of Umkhonto weSizwe. So despite the fact that the MK has got access to some resources that are allocated by parliament, because we are represented in 7 of the 9 provincial legislatures, our financial obligations, because we are at formative stages, will be far much more greater. We have to still establish the provincial offices in all the 9 provinces. And we have to establish regional offices, like brick and mortar offices, in all the 54 regions or districts in South Africa. So here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, we still have to establish an office in Mkhanyakude, in Zululand, in Ugu, in Ilembe, in Mzinyathi, in Amajuba, here in eThekwini, in UTHULA. In all the 11 regions of KwaZulu-Natal, we need to have presence. In the Eastern Cape, we still need to have brick and mortar offices in Jokabi region in Alwal North, in Krisani region in Komani, in Alfred Nzo, in Amatole, in OR Tamba districts, in Nelson Mandela Bay municipality in Buffalo City, in Waterberg in Capricorn, in Sekhukhune. We still need to have offices in all the 3 regions of Mpumalanga, of Nhlanzeni, of Nkangala, of Hertzband. We still need to have offices in the northwest regions of the doctors of Dr. Ruth Schomotsi Mapante region, of Ngaka Mudirimelema region, of Dr. Kenneth Kaunda region, and Bojanala. We still have to have offices in all the regions of Northern Cape. In Francis Bard, which is around Kimberley, we have to have proper offices in Pixley, in Namakwa, in ZF Mkau, and in John Taule Gaitewe region. We still have to have offices in the whole of Western Cape, in Central Karoo, in the Southern Cape, in Overberg, in the West Coast, in the Cape Winelands, and in Cape Metro. We still need to have offices in Gauteng, in Tshwane, in Sidibeng, in Johannesburg, in Ekurhuleni, and in the West Rand. And all of those offices should have staff members, must be accessible to the people, must interact with the people from time to time, must be where people go to consult and be in contact with Umkhonto weSizwe. And offices are just the point of contact of an otherwise huge organization. But also on top of all these offices which we're going to establish in all corners of South Africa, we still have to prepare to take over all the municipalities in the local government elections of 2026. These municipalities have been under misgovernance for a very long time. Here in eThekwini, already Umkhonto weSizwe, is majority of the people of eThekwini have already given their faith and their vote to Umkhonto weSizwe. And that should apply to all the metropolitan municipalities that Umkhonto weSizwe should have to take over. We are leading a responsible organization that has got capacity, that has demonstrated its capacity even within 12 months of existence. It is an organization that is here to stay, so let us give it our maximum and full support under the capable leadership of our President Jacob Gedlehlekisa Mhlanganyelwa Zuma. Viva President Zuma, viva! Thank you very much. Siyabonga.